So you want to know how streetwear even became what it is today. Before there was a Corteiz, gallery department, or even your favorite underground brand, there was a few names that built the foundation. Nigo, Kanye West, Pharrell, Supreme, and Conde de Garçon. I just butchered that. uh, these are the people and brands that shape the entire DNA of what we call streetwear today. Let's break down how they did it and how you can use their blueprint to build your own brand. Part number one is going to be Nigo, the architect of streetwear. It all starts with Nigo, the founder of Bathing Ape. He took an influence from American hip hop, Japanese culture, and luxury fashion and blended it into something totally new, which I hope you're seeing already what you have to do. You have to mix things together. But limited drops, bold graphics, hidden details. Nigo made exclusivity exciting. When BAPE blew up, it wasn't just clothes, it was a world. His stores, his logo, his packaging, everything felt collectible. Lesson: don't just make clothes. Build a universe your audience wants to live in and create an experience. That's how customers turn into a community. Like, I've noticed this when I buy like a Supreme piece, a golf piece, a sign up world piece, a piece and more piece. I feel like I'm a part of the community. I feel like it comes with like like a little bag with Supreme, or it comes with like a note, like the golf with Fleur stuff comes with like a note from Tyler saying thank you for joining the Fleur, be a sun seeker, you a sun, like things like that matter to people. Supreme, whatever Supreme order, you get a little bag that I keep. Makes me feel like I'm a part of the little Supreme cult. Just things like BAPE. Whenever you're in BAPE, you're like, I'm a part of the BAPE camo club in a way. Like, it just feels like you're a part of something. And the world that Nigo built around BAPE was really interesting with all these rappers and how he was showcasing it. It just made you kind of want to be a part of it. Okay. Now, part two, guys, is Pharrell, the creative connector. He is the bridge that connected music, fashion, and individuality. When he launched Billionaire Boys Club and Ice Cream, he made luxury feel playful, colorful, and even human. Pharrell showed that fashion doesn't have to be as serious to be high-end. Okay, and I want this to be a lesson for Pharrell. Your lifestyle is a part of your brand. It's a big, big, big part of your brand. So showcase that lifestyle. One thing that I failed to do with Club Utopia was more so showing the lifestyle of what the actual target audience should have been doing in the clothes, which resulted in lower views. Now, I understand that, so we're approaching the brand game a little bit different, okay? But let your interests like music, art, and culture shape your designs as well. People will relate to you. It will make you more relatable, which will then increase customer engagement, because they're like, oh, I vibe with this. I actually mess with this. People connect with the person behind the brand before the product itself. Even if they don't see you directly, they'll just connect with you just based off of your designs if they feel like the designs match their mind. Okay. Now we're going to go into part three, Kanye West, or the visionary, okay? Kanye West changed how fashion and streetwear coexist, point blank, period, okay? He took inspiration from Nigo and Pharrell, but turned it into a movement. Through Yeezy, he made minimalism and earth tones cool, showing that streetwear could sit beside luxury fashion without losing its roots. And more than anything, Kanye made people believe that designers can come from anywhere. Now, I really should have put Virgil on here as well. Might have to do a little extra, we might at the end of the video. But your background does not define your ceiling, and you can build a brand that stands next to giants as long as your vision is strong enough. Like, I don't think people realize, some people that hate on Kanye do not realize. So let me take a little bit of water. My throat dry as hell. I don't think that some people realize how Kanye genuinely changed streetwear and fashion forward. First of all, just had like looking at old Ye outfits, like like I said, I design. I look at inspiration, and Kanye is one of my biggest inspiration when it comes to fashion, because I've realized how much he inspired the modern streetwear scene. Like, after looking at all of his early fits, but once he started to design Yeezy, look at what Fear of God turned into. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, look what Fear of God Essentials turned into. A lot of Yeezy inspiration. And it's what the street ended up wanting because Yeezys were super hot in the streets, and some of the clothing was like the hoodie, the Gap hoodies, because the fit and everything. Take inspiration from that. Think like that. Now we're gonna go into part four, which is Supreme, and this is the rebel of the group. Okay, this is the brand that made simplicity powerful. A single red box logo, and the world went crazy. Okay, I know you guys remember 2015 to 2017, bro. It was a Supreme brand like logo was everything in like 2016, 2017. But it wasn't just about hype. Supreme mastered culture and timing. They dropped limited pieces, did unexpected collabs, and made buying clothes feel like joining a moment. From skating to high fashion, Supreme taught the world how to control demand and storytelling, okay? Which I definitely believe is true. Supreme had people out here paying 50 to like $200 plus for a brick that said Supreme on it. Who else is doing that? Like, be for real. Who else is doing that? I don't know who else is doing that. I genuinely don't know who else is doing that. Who else is doing that? But yeah, listen, your brand doesn't need to be loud. It needs to be intentional. If you can make people feel like they're a part of something rare, you will win in the end, okay? I just want you guys to understand that. Look at Supreme, look at their blueprint, take some notes, and let's get into the next one. Conde de Garçon, okay, the philosopher. Conde de Garçon, led by I'm so sorry, guys. Kawa Kubo represents the soul of streetwear's creativity. Before everyone else, CDG made fashion about ideas, not just looks, which you can just look by the poem t-shirts, which I've gotten so much inspiration, and I plan to drop a piece that is inspired by that very, very soon, so stay on the lookout. But distressed pieces, broken silhouettes, experimental designs. They show that imperfection can be beautiful and conceptual. Like a lot of these pieces, they look like when you look at them at first, sometimes you like have to adjust your taste to like them. Because when I first looked at the pieces, I was like, why the fuck is there just words all over the shirt in different sizes and colors? But then I started to look at it from a different perspective. And I was like, yeah, this is kind of hard. And didn't look at different pieces like that, and they were just super experimental, and I just really enjoyed it. Okay, give your design some depth, make them say something, even if not everyone gets it at first. The best brands make people feel, not just look. I just want you to re-say that. Like, think about it. For anybody that's bought some like designer item, was it really? Yes, you were buying it partially for the look, but were you buying it for the look or for the ego boost that it gave you that you knew that you were wearing that item? And what I mean by that is like for people that have bought like a Louis Vuitton item, like when I bought my first Louis Vuitton bag, I bought like a little side bag. I felt like that guy, even though I was like making what like $15 an hour. I felt like that guy because I had a Louis Vuitton bag on. I just felt like that guy, and because I knew I had Louis Vuitton on, that people saw it. It's a mental thing with the brands, guys. It's a mental thing, okay? And now we're gonna go into part 6, guys, and that's the blueprint, okay? How can you use all this and apply it to your own brand? And number one, we're gonna start with, bro, is build a world like Nigo. Give your audience something to belong to. A lot of people are lost out here. That's why I ended up naming Club Utopia like club, so you can join it. You like the message? Join us, bro. Join the club, you know? Be a connector like Pharrell. Bring together all your passions into one thing and make it into your brand. Also look at what Tyler the Creator did. Made like biking, high luxury, bright colors, but still streetwear, and combined it into golf wing, which then also split and separated into Golf with Fleur, which is his more like high luxury and focused things because that's one of his interests. Okay, think big like Kanye. Don't limit your visions to what's trending. Kanye was doing off the wall shit, and we're like, he's one of the most renowned hip hop artists of all time because of it. And some of his streetwear stuff, he was just doing completely the opposite of what everyone else was doing, and it made it it changed the trend. He changed the trend. Be a trendsetter, okay? Control your narrative like Supreme. Make every drop feel intentional. And this is what I'm working on right now. Instead of just dropping random ass clothes, I'm trying to make everything feel intentional and more pieced together and have like a story almost. And then have meaning like Comme des Garçons. Make fashion that tells a story. Another thing that I'm integrating into my current or new pieces that I'm really just, I feel like resonates with more people. And that's kind of the feedback that I've been getting back from it. But these are the principles that built streetwear culture that we live in now. Every modern brand you see is just remixing what these five legends have started. At the end of the day, if it all comes back to one thing, authenticity. Each of these names change fashion because they stay true to the world, not someone else's. So when you're building a brand, don't chase hype. Study the blueprint, take what fits you, and create your own lane. And that is how you actually use the Virgil 3% rule, okay? It's not just completely copy it and then no, okay? That's how you actually use the 3% rule. But it's your boy Hakilefleur. Drop a comment if you are watching the end of the video and you got some game. I never want to make this seem like I am a clothing brand expert or master or anything like that. I just want to know and share everything that I have learned through my journey of starting a clothing brand with realistic amounts of money, making some money off of it, having some failure, but even rising up and still continuing to look forward. And I want you guys to just join along the journey with me. Like, I have so many ideas that are being made into samples right now. It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna do like a big sample unboxing of like 5 samples. You guys are gonna love it. I think. But yeah, it's your boy Hakilefleur, and I'm out. Peace.